Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel, my respected friends and viewers. Today, we will continue the journey to view Pakistani cities from traffic management's perspectives and see the impact of hazards and congestions on the city's economies and health for its dwellers. Today, we step into Balochistan and will review Quetta and Khuzdar, two of Balochistan's most important cities, which tell us a deeper story of how traffic hazards are shaping urban life, public health, and economic growth. Quetta, the professional capital, is a bustling inland hub with over a million people linking trade routes between Afghanistan, Central Asia, and the rest of Pakistan. Khustar, on the other hand, is a rapidly expanding city along the National Highway N25, playing a pivotal role in CPEC connectivity and regional trade. Yet, despite their importance, both cities are struggling with underdeveloped road infrastructure, outdated traffic control systems, rising accident rates, and worsening pollution. And let's dive into this scenario and see how the two cities are doing, traffic hazards and urban impact on health and economy for Koita and Khuzda. So, urban transport stress in inland Balochistan, Quetta, and Khuzdar are facing worsening traffic congestion and poor infrastructure. Both cities suffer from unregulated transport, weak road designs, and low investments. Traffic safety, air quality, and urban planning are generally neglected. Health risks and economic productivity are being compromised. In this presentation, we will explore challenges and comparative insights. These two cities are two critical inland perspective on urban mobility and public health crisis. With rising populations and vehicle counts, these cities reflect how poor planning and policy failures deepen traffic hazards, especially in regional urban centers. In this report, we will examine the traffic related hazards, a little bit details of their economic and health consequences, and environmental impact, both in Quetta and Khuzda. Both cities suffer from outdated infrastructure, poor road safety enforcement, and rapid growth. Quetta, as the provincial capital, faces severe congestions, while Khuzdar's strategic role as a transit corridor has created its own safety and pollution issues. Data up to 2024 reflects the condition, highlighting urgent needs for targeted interventions. A profile, let me take you through. Provincial capital of Balochistan has a population of approximately 1.1 million, key economic hub for trade with Afghanistan and Iran, high altitude basin exacerbates air pollution retentions. Rapid population growth and urban sprawl, limited public transport, heavy reliance on private vehicles. So, geographically, Koita is sitting traps pollutants, making vehicle emissions particularly harmful. The city is a trade and administrative hub, attracting significant freight movement. The absence of efficient public transport systems pushes residents towards private cars and motorcycles, worsening congestions and air quality. Infrastructure has failed to keep pace with the urban expansion. Traffic hazards on average 2.4 fatal accident per day in 2024 according to Balochistan Traffic Police data. Major accident hotspots are Sariab Road, Joint Road, and Airport Road. Common causes are reckless driving, overloading, poor road conditions, weak enforcements of traffic laws and licensing standards, poor lighting, and road signage contribute to nighttime accidents. So, traffic hazards in Quetta are severe with multiple high risk areas. Enforcement remains inconsistent, allowing unsafe practices to persist. The combination of poor road maintenance, inadequate lighting, and driver negligence results in daily loss of life and serious injuries. Accidents prevention strategies remain undeveloped. Health impact PM 2.5 level average is 52 microgram per cubic meter, over 5 times the WHO safe health. Respiratory illness, heart diseases, and reduced life expectancy is the result. Children and elderly most vulnerable to air pollution effects, traffic noise pollution linked to stress and sleep disorders, accident, trauma, burdening limited healthcare infrastructure. So, vehicle emissions and dust contribution is contributing to poor air quality, rather extremely poor quality, as it is 5 times above the World Health Organization safe limit, though still better than Lahore, Karachi, and Islamabad for that matter. Still, until or unless we put safety checks now, it's going to continue worsen, impacting more damages to both the economy and the people's health. Um, Moving forward, economic impact. Congestions causes productivity loss estimated at rupees 18 billion per year. Healthcare costs from traffic related injuries and illness are significant as well. Freight delays affect cross border trade revenue, damage to vehicle and goods from poor road conditions, and loss of workforce capacity from accident related disabilities. The economic toll of Quetta's traffic issues is substantial. The city role as a trade hub means delays ripple across the regional economy. Congestion not only wastes times but inflates logistic costs, while poor road safety increases insurance and healthcare costs. Khuzda. Population is approximately 182,000, growing due to CPEC related activity. Strategic location on N25 connecting Karachi to Quetta. Acts as a freight transit hub for Balochistan and beyond, increasing heavy vehicle traffic, especially containers, trucks, are deteriorating road conditions, urban planning lagging behind economic expansions. Khuzdar's location has made it a vital link in Pakistan's national road network. CPAC related growth has intensified freight movement, with the N25 seeing rising container truck volumes. However, the city's road network and safety infrastructures remain underdeveloped. Traffic hazards frequently accidents on N25 due to overloaded and poorly maintained trucks, lacks of pedestrian infrastructure along major routes, high incidence of motorcycle accidents, limited traffic police presence outside main city area, and unregulated roadside encroachments, narrowing road spaces. Quite common in almost every major city of Pakistan. Khuzdar's accident patterns reflect the dominance of freight and motorcycle traffics. Safety issues stem from poor regulation, lack of infrastructure, and unsafe driving behaviors. The mix of heavy trucks and vulnerable road users is particularly dangerous. Health impacts. Dust and diesel emissions contribute to high but PM 2.5, that's particulate matter levels. Respiratory and cardiovascular diseases prevalence is rising. Lack of emerging emergency trauma facilities increase accidents fatality rates. Noise from heavy trucks causing community stress and limited public health monitoring system cannot provide us exact or in detail information about the deteriorating health conditions of the population. Khuzdar's growing freight activity has increased pollution and health risks. Without proper emissions control, the health burden will continue to rise. Limited healthcare facilities means accident victims face delay in treatment, often with fatal outcomes. Khuzdar's economic impact, freight congestion delays delivery and raises costs. Local businesses disrupted by traffic bottlenecks, road damages from overloaded trucks is on increase, maintenance costs is also rising. Accidents causing loss of goods and vehicles, potential deterrent for future investment. Khuzdar's economic role is undermined by its traffic problems. The city's strategic value is compromised when goods cannot move efficiently or safely. The cost of vehicles and infrastructure damage adds to the economic burden. However, I will take a little break, and despite mentioning a lot of issues which are still there, I'll acknowledge and appreciate the efforts those have been made in the two cities to improve the lifestyle, the traffic flow, and the lowering of the environment degradation, air pollution. So, what are these? Let me share a few things that have taken place in both the cities. So, in Quetta, the 3.7 kilometer link from Kidney Center to Airport Road, including a flyover at Somungli Road, will relieve major traffic bottleneck, according to Arj English TV media. Downtown traffic reforms and beautification efforts are on their way. Quetta authorities are also started enforcing parking requirements for new buildings and better managing vendor zones to unclog streets. Hopefully, from new buildings, they will also start moving towards the old buildings or old sites as well. Exploring electric vehicles for traffic and pollution control is underway, maybe because of the Balochistan High Court, which has urged authorities to consider introducing electric usage in central business areas to reduce emission and congestion, reported by Dawn. Major dualization of N25 is underway. Transforming the killer highway into a safer dual carriage is a significant step forward, reducing long distance accidents and improving travel efficiencies. Addressing traffic hazards in Quetta and Khuzdar requires a mix of infrastructure upgrades, policy reforms, and informants. Prioritizing public transport and non motorized infrastructure will also reduce pollution and congestion. Immediate actions are needed to prevent further economic and health losses. As we have seen in Quetta and Khuzdar, they both are facing mounting traffic pressures and are no longer just about congestion or poor driving habits. They directly impact lives, health, and the economy. In Quetta, population growth and unregulated public transport and frequent signal breakdowns combine to create daily gridlocks and alarming accident rates. In Khuzdar, the heavy flow of freight traffic along the N25 highway overwhelms limited infrastructure, creating dangerous conditions for commuters and pedestrians alike. While some improvement in 2020, such as better signage and widening and police checkpoints, shows positive intents, they remain small steps in the face of far bigger challenges. Yet, just like I mentioned about Quetta, I will also acknowledge Recent improvements in Khuzdar area, such as in Basima Khuzdar N30 road, fully completed by NHA. This vital 106-kilometer highway now is operational. It has enhanced its freight movement and reduced congestion on key inland routes from Gowada. That's a report by guadapro.pk, cpac.gov.pk. Sorry, apologies for sore throat. Wide reaching CPEC infrastructure upgrades, ongoing projects such as dualization of Khuzdar, Kuchlak N25, and the Zob Quetta N50, and parts of the M8 motorway contributes to smoother, safer traffic across rural and urban connections, reported by Business Recorder. These are positive developments, but we need systemic reforms, without which these developments will also prove another temporary attempt to bring relief. Both cities will see worsening health burdens from pollution and more economic losses due to delays and accidents. The future of Balochistan's connectivity, trade, and urban development hinges on how effectively Quetta and Khustar tackle these systemic issues in the years ahead. Thank you for watching. I wish best of health to you people, all my viewers and respected friends, and stay tuned for the next coverage of Turbat and Guwada traffic report. Till then, you take care, and it's Khudafiz or bye bye from my side.